And a love who's going to shed more light. We don't have much questions for her. She's going to throw light on Down syndrome. Madam, good morning, ma.
Good morning, my sister. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice having you again.
My name is Fakolujo Adepeju. I retired as the State Family Planning Coordinator in the Ministry of Health. And presently on my own, although I go about doing service to humanity.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Yes,
Retired but not tired.
Yeah, and because she's not tired, that's why she's looking radiant.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes,
kudos to Daddy.
Yeah, I want to thank Daddy for doing that.
Thank you very much.
Down syndrome, ma. When we say Down syndrome, what does it mean? I want you to please give us elaborate explanation on Down syndrome, the causes, the care.
You said down.
Yeah.
Down is flat. Down is low. Just as the name is. When we talk about Down syndrome, it's a condition that can affect any child. Not really for one reason or the other. This is why it's affecting me. This is why it's affecting the other child. So it's a genetic, one kind chromosomal disorder that it happens in such a way. Now we are going into health issues. So gbogbo ara le ani ètò kan ani àwọn nǹkan kan lára wa tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa pín mi mọ̀ bí mo ṣe lè ṣàlàyé wọ́n máa ń pè ní chromosomes. These chromosomes sorry, there are 23 pairs. And when Down syndrome wants to happen, you cannot, like I said, you cannot determine when it happens and how it happens. But you just realize that each of those chromosomes, there are 23 pairs. And there's this particular pair, it is the 21st pair, can just decide to go abnormal. And then the 21st chromosome has an extra type. Instead of it, the division is usually 2-2, a pair. But at the end of the day, 21st chromosome is having an extra loop, an extra pair, which makes it 3. And that brings about the little abnormality that presents on the children.
Like we have XX, XY. Yes. So you're having XXX.
No.
And XYY.
No.
The extra.
Maybe I'm drinking beer, alcohol, or something, or I'm smoking. There's another condition that could be affected or could come up as regards smoking, environmental situation, and things like that. But this one is just something that is only God that can explain. Although they said maybe over there they can do some tests that it means chromosome 20, an extra copy, which makes it 3. And then these 3 will now be distinct in the child that is being born. I don't know if my explanation is clear.
Yes, but then why the mother that nurses,
tests
doctors,
can be carried out,
could discover
scan
that,
and all that.
There's going to be a problem?
So far, I am not aware, although maybe not in Nigeria, or maybe in Abuja or in other places where there are some level of sure of if there's anything that they can use to determine. You know, sometimes ago, maybe years back, there was this situation when they said if a child is going to be SS, there's a test that they can do to terminate such a pregnancy. But for now, I'm not sure of this. But maybe in the over 25, and the husband is 28, it's not impossible that it happens. That's why I don't want to say it is a determinant factor that the person is an elderly person, they were above maybe 35, 40, like that. You see that when you have a 90-year-old man having a child, then they can come up with abnormal cell division.
Yeah.
But it's not in all cases.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
What can it
features with which you can see? But the diagnosis will still go through laboratory tests and imaging. So that they'll be able to know that this child with Down syndrome. So if a child with Down syndrome is now confirmed and they realize the first set of things that the parents, the siblings, and everybody related to that child is to ensure that the child thrives emotionally. In the sense that loving and care is very, we identify early enough and proper management and treatment are given, they can reach the highest level of their lives. He will stand up, he or she will stand up. But at the end of the day, when it stands up, you realize that a lot of them can do so great things that they can reach the level of their potentials. You just realize that they are still doing well. So that's it. In such a way that you just imagine that or even artistry work. In such a way that you just imagine that or even artistry work, or something like that. And if there was a boy that they showed in one of these sister television that they showed. This boy, just tell him I was born 10th May 2020. He will tell you whether it was a Saturday or a Sunday. Ask me, how does he get it? He said, I just have the intuition or something. And this is somebody that had a child with Down syndrome. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So you just realize, although I wanted to say that there are some features in there that we cannot overlook. Like there's a distinct facial appearance. You cannot see them. It will make you, it takes long, and even it could be lifelong.
Ma, I noticed that there are some that cannot even do anything on their own.
Does it have stages? Mild, severe?
But there's 5% of one or two groups that you realize that everything seems not to work.
Well,
so maybe those ones, we can call them the debilitating cases. In the sense that you just realize that giving, if the parents give abnormal distribution of division of so occasionally you find out that such one might not thrive well. Then you see that one is not, it's not even that the person, the child, excuse me, whether boy or girl, cannot thrive, but the condition